Good morning. For some reason, whenever you speak about the Holocaust, it is as if you have to go back just to the Second World War and to speak about what happened in the Second World War against the Jewish people. Even though during that particular century, which is the previous century, there were Holocaust, but we don't talk about them, like the case of Rwanda. And, what happened in other countries, not necessarily the mass murder of a mass popular, a big, large number. What happened in Iraq, in Afghanistan, in Syria, Libya, all of them. We don't call this Holocaust. The reenactment of the Holocaust. As I said, it seems as if you have just to go to speak about these, about the Jewish people during the Second World War. By the way, what does it mean, Holocaust? I just said it. Can you ask me the same question? Just killing a mass, popular, large number of people, exterminating large number. That's what it means. Well, that's not my question, by the way. In a legal system, in a legal way, there are some terms what we call I forgot. No. One second. I don't know, man. I don't know. I just forgot. The eminent domain. Yes, the eminent domain. What does it mean, eminent domain? Eminent domain is the government has the right to seize a personal or an individual property for the benefit of the whole. You have a house, you have a road, you have a piece of land. The government has the right to seize it. They estimate your property, they give you some money for it, of course, or to confiscate it. Call it whatever you want, because we have to use it for, like, using a highway, using something like, for, as I said, for the benefit of the whole. This is the eminent domain. As a matter of fact, whether it's a secular law, whether it's a religious law, divine law, both, they have the right to do that. Even in religion, the governor has the right to, seize this property. When it comes to the Holocaust is the opposite. It's a reversal. You eliminate the whole for the benefits of an elite. It never stopped in history. The first Holocaust that started, the Holocaust, an elite, one person, he's going to take, he's going to hold, implicate him. We're going to look at him as a one person. There is an elite behind him. There is the whole elite. What they do in a Holocaust, something it happens consciously, which is the case United States. They decided to go to the other side of the Pacific. Where is the United States? To exterminate people. Because of a doctrine, an idea, a regime, there is a fear, there is a communism is going to spread in Southeast Asia. We will go and eliminate. That's officially. Officiously, in other words, unconsciously, the dictator and his elite, they ignore why. They fear the otherwise. They fear the uncertainty. They fear the unusual. They want to program the world according to their egoistic. Egoistic is a soft word. Narcissistic, it's a soft word. They are egomaniac. Narcissistic agenda. They fear, if you are not like me, we cannot share. There is no such a word as living together. No, it has to be one. Call it hegemonic, call it narcissism, call it pharaonic, call it, you can play with the words anyhow. We just champion with the words, but that's what it is. Consciously, they go and say, because of a regime doctrine, officially like this. But then consciously, they have no idea why they fear, because they live with the program. They want to program humanity to act, to behave, according to their narcissistic agenda. You ask a question about the United States, a powerful country. What is the power over there? The power over there is the power of executant. People execute. And they are programmed. We know there are people, loyal, very nice people. You cannot generalize. We know that. But the system, you cannot beat it. They will collapse anyway. We don't hope for that. Huh? That's God's sunnah in this world. You know it, just ask history. You go in history, as I said, they don't know why. The Crusaders, we don't call that Holocaust. Did the Crusaders target Muslims only? You know, people don't know about these things, and they don't get a chance to read big books about these things. I didn't say written by Muslims. Books written by sincere Christians. You know, sincere Christians. Crusaders targeted Christians like them. They targeted Jews and they targeted Muslims. What do they share, those people? They share the oneness of God. The others, the Unitarians, the first Unitarians, they killed them, those who believe in one God, and Jesus is the messenger of God, peace be upon him. My topic is not about this. But I fear the unusual. I don't want the otherwise. I don't live with the uncertainties. I have to program a future. The first Holocaust, if you want to know about the Holocaust, history, all history, it's his story. As nobody can give you a reality. When you study the symptoms, the false symptoms, they get multiplied, diversified into more false symptoms, which is the case today. When you go to the divine book, it gives you exactly what happened. The first Holocaust, it happened during pharaohs in ancient Egypt, supposedly civilization as they call it. Somehow the Jewish people, they love to speak about civilization in Egypt and they refer it to Pharaoh. They don't refer it to Moses. Moses was not civilized. The civilizations are always structured and this and this. You know what I'm saying? They don't speak about Moses' civilization. There's no such a thing. He didn't leave anything. You know what I'm saying? Pharaoh slaughters babies. Were they from his own community? No, they were from the children of Israel. He didn't target. Why is that? They're not like him. Officially, what if you ask him? He is sincere. He tells you because they are not like me. But unconsciously, you know, his monopoly, he wanted to program people through the magicians, same thing today with the corporate media, to program the whole Egypt according to him. This program created insecurity within him and his elite. Insecurity, there are blind spots he doesn't know, or black eyes as they call it. He fears something. Then he dreamt about a baby that he is going to be born, yet to be born this year. His kingdom will collapse through the hands of this baby, and he's from the children of Israel. That is the Holocaust. Do you understand what does it mean? It's not a 1001 night. He slaughtered babies. They hear the slightest cry. In a house, his soldiers, they go and slaughter the baby. And he didn't touch the targeted one. He was raised by his own administration. One point. What was the elite? Haman. Pharaoh is the symbol of supremacy. Haman is with him, he's the one with the army, you know, secret agencies and what's going on. But who was supporting that regime? That was Korah, Qarun. People ignore. With the banking system, go to read the book. ما أن مفاتحه لتنوء بالرجال ذوي العصبة. You cannot open his treasure where the bullions of gold, where the key, you need 2-3 people to lift the key to open these big doors where his bullions, his money is. Same thing today, what they do. IMF, World Bank. He was supporting that regime, and people ignored that he was from the children of Israel. It's not fabricated propaganda, no. Did he care about the babies being slaughtered? He didn't care. Interest, there is nothing about mine, you know. He didn't care. They slaughtered the babies in front of his eyes, and he was supporting that regime as you see it today, the reenactment of the Holocaust in those G7. The G7 countries are executant. I'm talking about the puppets, the Manchurian candidates. Those who manipulate behind the curtain of bamboo, they direct them. They have one word. They speak all the same symphony. How can that be? Don't you have your own willpower to speak your own words? No. All these congressmen, as you see them in the United States, all bribed with millions, millions, to expect such a person to be loyal. There is no such a word, Holocaust. If these people care, they should care about their own people who are right now in Palestine. They have their own people hostages. The ransom is very simple. They didn't ask you, liberate the others, liberate your own people. They are bombarding the areas where their own people are. That's what the Holocaust. Holocaust is not just the dictionary. You kill one person. It's a Holocaust. You know, God said in one hadith Quds, he said, the honor, you know, the value of one human being, a believer. I value him, I honor him more than my house, Kaaba. You know, the word God doesn't care if the Kaaba, you want to destroy it, but don't kill one human being. ولذلك كتبنا على بني إسرائيل أنه من قتل نفسا بغير نفس أو فساد في الأرض فكأنما قتل الناس جميعا ومن أحياها فكأنما أحيا الناس جميعا. Why are you talking Arabic and you don't talk in English? Well, that's a verse from the Quran. Whoever killed one life, it is as he has killed the whole humanity. And whoever gives life to one person, it is as if he gave life to the whole humanity. Thank you for watching, and I see you soon.